So let's use Desmos. It's definitely not something you have to use to do this, but Desmos is a nice, pretty, and easy way to do some trial and error matching an algebraic expression to this data. We'll at some point we'll do that purely within Excel, and we can make that pretty cool as well. But let's do it with Desmos. So we have this data, we produce this graph, and the cool thing is that we discovered that if we select that data, again, I'm just going to do the data, not the headers, so I don't get Desmos confused, although it would probably just ignore them or use them. I don't know, maybe we'd use them intelligently. I'm going to actually copy that. Control-C works, of course. Then I'm going to go to Desmos, just desmos.com, start a graph. That's all I've done. And I'm just going to click in here and paste that data. And it's smart enough. You know, I bet if we had the headers, it probably would actually know what the headers were. Okay, but anyway. And then it had a little note. You might have seen it flash up. It zoomed to fit the data. Okay. Now this, of course, this graph definitely would be harder to fit than the one we had. But I didn't want to do your work for you. So let's just have that as our data, and then click in below it. I just scroll down, click in below it, and let's just start putting in some formulas. And we could put in, and the great thing is we can put adjustable coefficients in the formulas and then turn them into sliders, which is a really nice dynamic way, kind of like what we do on Geometry Sketchpad, which also could be used to do this, by the way, to do trial and error and adjustment. I think it's really instructive. So we could do like y equals ax. Let's see. Let's get the keyboard with like squared plus b x plus c, and it's going to say, hey, I think you need 3 coefficients that you want to be able to adjust, and then we can start adjusting those. Now this, on purpose, I'm not going to show you something that's really going to do a great job, okay? But I will show you one thing that we discovered in class, and that's that, okay, so C, going with the constant term, that actually is a really nice thing to do because it has a very predictable effect. It goes up and down, okay? And then A and B is a little more complicated to what they do. But let me actually do one more thing. Let me go back up and edit it. I'm going to highlight that and press Shift-9 for parentheses. And then I'm going to put in an x minus h here, and I have to put it in here if I'm going to consistently do what we know of as one of our fundamental transformations. And then I'll let it add a slider for h. Okay, and that gives me some extra ability to control it in a more predictable way. Okay, and that's the kind of thing that I'm suggesting that you do for matching the graph for a particular assignment that we're doing. That it's nice to, whenever you have some sort of control or some sort of way to modify a function, that you know exactly what it's for and what it will do. That's better than pure trial and error, even though we might still do some trial and error on this thing. Okay. Okay, and that's, again, I'm not going to show you necessarily matching up exactly, but that's all the tech stuff I think I wanted to show you.